One of the things I love about Shangri-La Frontier is how candid it is. It doesn't try to take itself too seriously, and it doesn't go overboard with the jokes. It does it just right. And of course, as someone like myself that just sits back, relax, watches, like you're watching a Twitch stream or something, somebody going in, playing their game, having fun playing their game, and then, if they're done with that game, they can play another one. This is definitely something that's always right down my alley. But, here it is, Sunraku thought he had something going, after the victory of the Golden Scorpions, ends up going with Bilac and finding out she is now the Ancient Craftsman that he has been wanting her to be. And he's got everything he's ever wanted until he finally realized that all this stuff is armor and he can't equip it because of the Lycagon mark. Which I was sitting there like, you just now realize this? I think he was thinking that is a possibility that just like his ghost cloak or whatever, where it's actually a headpiece, but it covers his whole body, he figured that it kind of be in the same regard. No, it's not. He can't equip a thing in there, which I feel bad for him because my fear was the fact that he has that one battery, he only uses it for one item in his inventory, and then after he equips it to one, he can't use any of the others. But it looks like maybe he might be able to take that one and pass it along to each different thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future. But we saw episodes ago where they had said for a good price, he can actually get that mark removed. I believe the librarian was telling him about that. So I was surprised that either A, he forgot, or B, he just like, I don't want to deal with it now. And because I definitely would have been like, well, time to get rid of this mark now. I have a reason to, and try to get the mark removed. But what does he decide? He's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm logging off, and I'm going to be logging off for a good while. Hey, I've been there. Where I was like, you know what? I'm done with this game. Let me play something else. Now, of course, Sunraku decides to log out because he's like, you know what? I'm going to make sure my buddies don't get the chance to have all this good gear before I do, which I can understand. He kind of did work hard to it. He got some help, but it's like, you know what? If I can't wear anything, you guys can't wear anything either. So he went to this other game, Nephilim Hollow, which is actually pretty cool. I do like the fact that this anime takes things so not serious that they are not afraid to go into the other games that Sunraku can play in and have fun in. So it's not necessarily about the main game, Shangri-La Frontier, like so many other anime out there, or character inside game anime, if you will. So it's like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna play something different. Oh, I want mechs to play? Hey, I got this mech game that's actually not that bad. Brushes it off the shelf, plays this. And it was a pretty good start to this episode / arc, however you want to say it. The fact is that here he is. Apparently was, as they said, bombed the leaderboard, went in and tried to utilize his skills to take down some of the top players. Now, I did check back with that one freeze frame of the, I guess you could say, leaderboard. His name wasn't on it, nor was the name of the people that he faced. I was hoping it would show like the top players and maybe like he was like, I don't know, like number 10, and how he's trying to work his way up. Apparently he's good enough to fight against the number 1 player in the game and go toe-to-toe to a tie, to a draw. So it looks like next week's episode is going to be their fight once again, and see if Sunraku has learned a lot in order to defeat said player Rust. Now this Rust girl actually looks pretty cool, and as far as character design, and she is also on the main theme song, of course, which is what made me believe that Sunraku is going to play a different game other than just Shangri-La Frontier. Whether that's a spoiler or not, I think it's okay. It definitely didn't reveal whether or not who was going to win their duel. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if this character does actually play Shangri-La Frontier, so then that way Sunraku can actually learn more information about the game. Because you gotta remember, Shangri-La Frontier is supposedly like the top VR MMO game in their universe, so just because all these characters play other ones doesn't mean they don't also play the number 1 game in that universe and or setting. So it would make sense that he could learn or get some information out of them. And, for all I know, she could actually be that ninja girl that's been shown in the theme song that they still haven't revealed or talked about. I will have to say I am looking forward to Sunraku actually, you know, playing some other games, getting involved, and showcasing the graphics that this anime has, because I will have to say, after watching this episode, I was so captivated that when it finally ended, I was like, dang, that was quick. Now, granted, there were 2 minis, so it was a little quicker than normal, but I still wanted some more action out of it. I was like, okay, all right, we got some action, we got some things going on here. But I will have to say the minis were actually pretty hilarious. So overall, great episode. I am enjoying Shangri-La Frontier. I think the season has been pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to when they finally have their fight against Lycagon, because I feel like that's kind of been the buildup. They already defeated one unique guy. Surely they're going to at least start to go after another unique person. I mean, that's my hope. And or they go after somebody else, you know, one of the new ones in the new DLC thing that they kept talking about at the beginning of the season and or the end of the last season. Regardless, great show, and every time I watch Shangri-La Frontier, I mean, it's always a banger, from the theme songs, the ending songs, and I mean, the anime itself is always a banger, so I can't really fault it. It's engaging. It's not too serious, like the world's not going to end right now. Kind of like a slice of life, if you will, as far as anime is concerned, but still pretty good. And tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. But of course, you're more than welcome to like the video, and if you want to stick around and see all the other anime talk with us, make sure you guys are subscribed and you hit that notification so you can see all the reviews when they drop and come in on the channel. And of course, link down below for Patreon. The reactions to this episode and several others are on there, so you can check it out as well. Anyway, you guys be safe, take care, enjoy yourself, have a good Thanksgiving when it comes up in your neck of the woods, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.